Hello guys, we're out to video. Today's day 28, season 2 of the video. Turn off here, got 2 Land Rovers and the car trailer parked up. All the car parked up next to the farms and this golf. I believe you might have been taking a TikTok or taking some pictures of. A yard scraper, dogs knocking about, chickens knocking about. Usual in the shed. I believe the farmer might be getting some new concrete in the shed, ready for winter, just to replace the old concrete, but I don't know when that is, and if that actually is happening. So yeah, but if it does, obviously we're gonna see a difference in the shed. Sheet trailer, T6080 parked up, not really been doing much, giving her a break after doing quite a bit, because obviously she did quite a bit before we did second cut, and then obviously she went in straight into second cut bales as well, so she didn't get much of a break. So I think they're giving her a break there, but she will be used, I'm assuming, soon. She never know. She's rarely sat to her. Then we got the 740 here, and kind of obvious, the farmer's son's in this, and he's just checking over the mini baler, as just because they're going to be using it, so they want to make sure it's still working and nothing needs replacing. She's got it open there, as you can see. So basically, if you don't know, grass goes up through there, bales come out, go through there, go slide down the back. So obviously that's where the PTO goes there. But yeah, he's just turning it on, making sure it all works. So hence why he's not outside the tractor. Obviously he's had to move the mower out of the way. Everything else is in the same spot. Nothing new there. T6 is parked on an angle because we had to move it to get the bags in. So now I've got all 6 bags there. Should do us. And the first bit of there. Spearhead edge cutter still not coming out. Trail forager and 6920S both parked up in the shed still. Telehandler parked up. Mini digger parked up. Muck grab still there. Flatbed, bale trailer. Herb stump trailer. And the hurdles are all there. The reason why the hurdles were brought here was because if they ever do sheep work, there was no need for them to go to the other farm too far, so I think they're just keeping them here because all they can, and they're out of the way there, and you never know when they're needed. Turn the bucket, buck rake, size trailer. I believe it's, I think, a week or 2 till second cut, so it won't be for a while. I think it's in July. It's either the 1st or 2nd week of July. So yeah, won't be long, and then that'll be done for the silage, unless they do it for the other people, but for themselves, just did 2 cuts this year. Got the spare sheets there, bale stack there, double bale lift there, and the flatbed trailer just parked there out of the way. Here we have the main man himself, the farm in the 6616, with the curl bale spikes. That's why the muck grab there, with a piece off one of the pieces of machinery. You might have guessed it's for the bale trailer, it's for the back of the bale trailer so the bales don't roll off. So like the same thing with the hurdles, there was no need for it not to be kept here, and if you're moving bales like you did the other day for the fields at the other farm, he's going to need something to hold the bales because there's a lot more bales, so he's going to need to have something to sort of stop the bales from rolling off. It's not that they won't, but you never know. So yeah, and we just sort of sat at the other farm. As you can see, it's kind of mucky. You can see there's kind of dusty and whatever, so you need to clean it off. You won't put it on the bale trailer, obviously. Probably keep it on the back of the shed or somewhere here. But yeah, it's just coming into the yard there. Martian muck's better parked up. Then here we have a tractor that's not normally in the yard. We have the farm in his case maximum 125. the older and smaller one, with the his Fleming double ballister, similar to ours over there. He's collecting 2 bales. So the other farm sort of messaged the farmer after the other day and said, "You do know there's still 2 bales in the field," and it turns out they are actually somewhat in the hedge. One was sort of in the hedge, and the shape the shape of the field had a curve in it, so the farmer didn't actually see the bale in the hedge because it was around the corner. And then another bale had got sort of rolled into some trees that sort of grown into the field, so he'd gone into the branches. So he went to collect them, and he had to re-wrap them because some of the wrap had been ripped, and said 2 more bales saving on once, so he's collecting them there. I'm assuming the farmer the other day would have taken them if he knew, if the farmer had collected all the bales out of the field, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, he's here there. I believe he's waiting for the farmer to pay him and to wait for him to come out of the entrance. In the sheep field, all the ewes and lambs are enjoying themselves. There's only a couple of ewes left. You got, currently you've got 7, so some lambs have been taken off. So yeah, there's about 7 or 8 left. So slowly the field's emptying. So yeah. Then in the cow field, the bulls here with the meg lambs. Yeah, the cows enjoying themselves. So far, the farmer's son's seen the bull on one of the cows, and Matt saw him on a different cow. So hopefully that means that 2 are at least most definitely pregnant. Doesn't mean they are, but we've at least seen it, so potentially 1 or hopefully both are pregnant. Obviously the brand won't be in with the ewes till November. So yeah, still a little bit going on. Then in the field up here, we have the contractors in their TVT 190 with Connor 2000 gallon tanker, spreading a bit of slurry on this ground. So as you know, we use this for first cut bales that obviously we have sold. And then when we did the second cut bales, which were in the other field, because he has 2 fields, the sheep and cows swapped into this field, because obviously this was still growing, and now obviously this is going to be used for third cut bales that he sells. So basically the farmer does first, second and third. The one he does at the main farm is kept, and the one he does in this field and the other field that are close to the other farm are sold. So originally the sheep and cows were in here, and then he got another field last year, so they swap every cut. So this time they'll be in the other field, and this will be used for the third cut bales. But obviously it's had a bit of damage with, obviously, well I say damage, the sheep have grazed it and stood on it and whatever, and the cows. So he's giving it a bit of slurry just to boost it a bit, but it won't be cut until August, so it'll be fine, but just to give it a bit of a boost. So he's doing that there for the farmer. And then also the contractors, their TM 420S with the power forks, just been moving some bales for someone, also unloading a trailer for someone, well, loading and unloading, and he's heading back to the yard there. Well, I think he's going petrol station first, get some scran. But yeah, so I've spoken to the contractors, and they've said that this TM will be going. As you may know, they've sort of recently got this sort of change in their kit out and what have you. And yeah, so they're changing the kit out, and they haven't had this, they've only had it for a couple of months, but they're selling this and they're downsizing. So they're sort of buying on kit and then selling kit, just because they don't want to, they just don't have the time anymore really to do the jobs they used to. They want to try and keep it in the local area, so then that doesn't encourage other contractors to come into the area and try and make money when there's already contractors here. Like I said, they will be doing a couple others if they're far away, but mainly they'll be in the local area. So they need to downsize the kit because they don't need it bigger. So this will be going and replaced by a different telehandler. I don't know what, but will most definitely be replaced. And as you know, this Connor's new to them as well. They still have the NC roadside tanker, but they only have 2 tankers, one roadside and one field side. So, and as you can see behind the TM, the farmer in his T7060 with his 1-rotor rake, going back and raking a field, and this was his old tanker, but he's got a new one now, so I bet he's just realised that it's his tanker in the field next door to him, but hopefully he's looking at the road and doesn't hit the TM. So yeah, so much as guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and